Where's Max?
I have no idea. Will you go find my dress?
You go, girl.
Thank you. Okay. Today is the wedding day, and I'm really nervous. Like, not nervous because I'm not nervous about marrying him. I'm not nervous about spending the rest of my life with Brian. But like, I still do not have my dress, and it is not here. And I don't know where it is. But I need to get ready and do hair and makeup because like I'm getting married. This thing's happening. Before we do, the other question is I have to put all my like under things on. Should I do that before hair so that I can go straight from hair to the dress, or what do you think?
Can you pull it up, or does it go over your head? Or how
Well, no, it gets buckled on, but I don't want to move my, like, I don't know. I don't know what the best course of action is.
Your call, it doesn't affect me.
Okay.
Open.
You always envision your wedding day and you spend all these hours and trying to make everything perfect, and you want it all set up how you have in your head, but I'm gonna have to let go of the control of everything because like everything goes wrong on your wedding day.
Hey, guess who's here?
Is it the dress?
No. Hi, my love. Ooh, good.
Hi.
Welcome. Did you bring the veil?
Stop.
I'm playing.
I can.
Okay, so you're changing?
Okay. Yeah.
Heileigh's dress, it was very hard to accommodate because just her extra length, 6 extra inches, it took some time. You know, my seamstress worked a full 24 hours that entire night. You know, it was a miracle that we had that dress here on time.
I think you gotta help me swan dive into it.
Let's reconvene when everybody's dressed and ready to go. How's that?
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right.
Cool.
Today, I think I'm just excited to celebrate, you know, just have a pure, unadulterated celebration, free of any negative thoughts or feelings.
You ready to tie the knot, Bri?
Absolutely.
All right, man.
She's a woman of my dreams, you know, and I can't wait starting our life together. Last piece here, boys.
Looking sharp, looking good, man.
Oh, yeah, that fits nice. But I'm just hoping Heileigh's dad hands her over because I don't know if I can kind of go to that place yet. Hope my heart doesn't explode because it's the way I'm feeling right now. Don't limit yourselves on height. Okay. You still can be a real man and have your lady be taller than you. Let's give it up right here.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, boy.
I survived.
It fits. Being 6'7", you just don't fit the way that other people do.
Whoa, I missed the chair because I couldn't see it.
But this dress makes me feel happy, and I feel like, wow, like, dang, I look good.
Does that feel okay?
How's it look?
You look beautiful, Heileigh.
As soon as I put that dress on, I knew in my heart, and it was the first time that I felt like a bride and not just, you know, a girlfriend, but soon-to-be wife. And it was that moment of like, whew, it's getting real.
Beautiful, honey.
What do you think?
Amazing.
I'm a little concerned I can see the top of my toes,
Where are
and
your
it's
Converse?
too short.
My wedding dress was too short with heels, and I could see my feet. And it was one of those moments where it was like, I don't feel great walking out in this because I want it to be perfect, and I'm very self-conscious about things not fitting me the way they should.
And I feel like I'm gonna hit my head on the ceiling.
Yeah.
I didn't want people to look at me and think, oh, she just couldn't find a dress that fits.
I'd rather you not see my feet than see my feet.
Yeah, I think flats will just make the dress length perfect. I agree. But yeah, it's a little too high with heels.
Can you grab me? They're somewhere over there.
Yeah, I'll find them.
Perfect, thank you. I need a chair.
I typically don't draw attention to myself by making myself 6'11" in heels. You know, I'm tall enough. But it's my wedding day, and I was really hoping to not have to get married in my sneakers, but it's just difficult being a taller woman.
Let's see how it fits.
Cinderella. What is it? Is it Cinderella where you gotta find the shoes that fit or whatever?
I feel like it works. It fits.
It does, it fits. It looks great. It looks beautiful.
Thanks.
somewhat surreal today. You know, it's kind of like we've been working on this, and I've spent some time here just searching my soul, talking to God, just make sure that we're good to go.
But if God's will is for them to get married, that will happen. But if God's will says, no, this is not a great idea, well, then it's coming down right then. I'm stopping it. And I have no problem with that at all. But, you know, I'm just trying to control that whole emotion right now. I'm just trying to take an even keel till we get going on this. But absolutely, I'll see how that goes.
I've thought about this moment for a long time. I just hope I don't faint. You know what I mean? Just like weaken the knees and pass out.
No, she cleans up nice.
Oh, run a comb through that hair and everything changes.
Oh my God.
Concerning Heileigh's dad, obviously, you know, it's a hard thing for any like groom to deal with. You know what I mean? Like, how are you going to be accepted? How are you going to be brought into the family? You know, that moment where he gives her away, or someone asks if they, you know, see any reason why these two shouldn't be together. I mean, your worst nightmare is someone stands up and says, you know, hey, I have some concerns, and I hope it doesn't go that way. But I guess we'll just have to see.
It's the night before the senior prom. Me being 6'9" does affect my confidence, especially with guys. I do feel awkward sometimes just because of the major height difference. So I'm not really feeling confident about going to prom tomorrow. I don't want to look bad in front of Shay or my friends.
I'm Wendy.
I'm Nancy.
Nancy, you're really tall.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
I want to look good for prom, but I don't know how to put makeup on. So my mom surprised me with a hair and makeup artist.
Let me mix a little more together here.
Does it cover the acne good?
It makes your skin look like flawless. So.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Okay, it looks like a pretty good match here. Yay. Nancy seems to be more natural, athletic girl. She's really not a big makeup person. She's pretty naturally anyway. So I've definitely like glamming her up and showing her something that she hasn't experienced before. So tell me about your date.
I'm short.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. What's his name?
Shay.
Shay. Where is he? Up to you.
He's actually grown, so I'll give him that. But he's really like right there.
Aww.
Yeah, every girl's gonna be nervous when they're going to prom. The anxiety I felt getting ready was more awkward feeling just because all the attention was on me. I'm not a person that likes attention like that.
Are you wearing high heels or like little kitten heels?
Kitten ones are like probably like 3 inches.
Okay, so remind me what your height is again.
6'9".
And so with the heels?
Probably about 7. That's,
wow.
Yeah, I dress like a tomboy, but at heart, I'm really feminine, and I want to express that on prom night.
Should have just stood on your bed to work on your hair.
Probably, that would have been a...
When I do the crown, I might have to. I was thinking of how I was gonna do her hair comfortably. So I'm like, because I've had, you know, reaching up to, yeah. She has a very tall torso. Flip. Awesome. You look great.
Thank you. I did feel good because I knew that I looked good. This is what I was looking forward to. I hope Shay's going to like it, love it.
Wow, okay, that's a different angle of it. No, I'm glad we chose that. I like it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
But I'm nervous just because, 1, Shay is short, and 2, I've never really gotten that dressed up before.
This hairstyle goes really well with your height. I like it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
There you are. Hi. Hey. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
So good. Good. Well, how'd it go? Let's take a walk. I just finished meeting with my father, and I'm filled with all sorts of different emotions. So of course I call my mom, and we meet at Old Town Sacramento, which is a place when I was a little girl she used to take me, and we used to have very fond memories there. I turned the corner and my heart just it felt like it just stopped. Like it felt like my heart wasn't pumping anything. I just felt like frozen. Part of me wanted to get it over with. Part of me wanted to be like, maybe I'll just postpone it, and it was just very tough to get through. And I feel really good about meeting my brother. I didn't know he was gonna be there, right? When my father left my mother, he remarried and had a son. And I finally got to see him. I've never been happier. It was like a genuine surprise, and it was just, I didn't know that he was gonna be so cool. Like now I'm like, oh, I can hang out with this kid, all right. I'm gonna go show this kid the ropes. I always wanted a brother, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a great thing for her to have her brother in her life. I think it's important that they support each other if they get, to that level of a relationship.
My brother said that he wanted to meet me. He's like, yes, I wanted to come.
Well, that's good. What about your dad? Did he apologize? Did you get what you wanted out of it? Do you feel good about it?
I mean, that's gonna take more time, obviously, but I want to move past it. Finding my dad was really important to me because I've always felt like there was a piece of me that was missing. I feel like I definitely have closure now. I told him exactly how I felt growing up. I told him that I felt more than just abandoned. And I felt like I had the opportunity to be a strong woman.
Yes.
But also, I finally had the opportunity to be a little 6-year-old girl again. It's been such an emotional roller coaster, but the future holds great things for me. But I do think that my father and we have a future. That's cool. But it's not going to be as awesome as ours.
You've always been there for me, and I love you.
My baby. I can honestly say that I've never been happier. It's like a new beginning.
Hopefully Heileigh joins us. Pretty surreal moment, have all these friends and family in town, and so I'm excited, but I'm also a little nervous because, looking Heileigh's dad in the eye is gonna be kind of nerve-wracking. Ready, man?
I know, dude. These last couple seconds, you're like, walk her down the aisle.
Yeah. This is one of the biggest days of my life, and I want it to go well. Yeah, I hope he hands her away to me.
You okay? You're gonna survive? I love you, Dad. Thank you for everything. My dad is a really loving guy. I'm so lucky to have such a wonderful father, and everybody knows how much I love my dad. I tear up when I talk about him. Brian knows that how special that is to me, and I always wanted to marry a man like my dad. And I think that Brian is all the best attributes of my dad. I want nothing more than to be married to Brian and to have that special bond with my father forever and not have that choice hinder any kind of relationship. I love you, Dad.
Okay. Stand right here.
I'll never love him as much as you, I promise.
They're getting married right now, and I haven't got a conclusion yet. I haven't got a warm and fuzzy about this yet. I've spent some time here just searching my soul, talking to God one last time. Don't know how I'm gonna feel. Comes down to I do's and I say I don't, we're not, and we're walking. And this has nothing to do with Brian. It's to do with my daughter and I. If I say we're done, we're done. And she may be crying, and people be throwing things at me, but we're gone.
You guys can stand.
My heart is racing out of my chest.
I think everybody in the room can hear it. You know, it was like an outer body experience of nerves and excitement. I think the nerves weren't nerves about marrying him, but that moment of seeing, you know, your fiance and soon-to-be husband waiting for you at the end of that aisle.
Who gives this woman to be married to this man?
Her mother and I.
On behalf of the bride and groom and their families, welcome today. Before we get started, let's pray together.
Do that one last search to God, make sure they're good, everybody's good with it. And if that spiritual level says, hey, you know, right from the Lord's mouth, this is not right, stop it now, I'm stopping it now.
If any person here can show cause why these two people should not be joined in marriage, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Dad?
I've settled my soul. Brian's a godly person. With that alone, I'm just so proud, I can't tell you. Follow God, that's most important of all. I feel real confident right now. I feel it's absolutely the right thing to do now.
So now we're entering one of the most meaningful parts of the ceremony, the exchange of vows and rings, and Brian and Heileigh have actually written their own vows.
So excited. It's a hard thing for any groom to deal with, you know what I mean? Like, how are you gonna be accepted? How are you gonna be brought into the family? So I was excited to get that out of the way without absolutely losing it. I choose to never limit your dreams and promise to encourage them. I choose to always tell you what I'm feeling and never hide anything. I promise to protect you and always shut the closet doors when you're scared. She's scared of monsters.
There was like a little bit of fear, but I knew that my dad has the heart of gold, and he just wants me to be happy and protected, and he wants me to have everything in life that he didn't have an opportunity to have.
I promise to love you for the person you are and not the person I expected you to be. I promise to remember that neither of us is perfect, but will strive to remind myself of why we're perfect for each other.
I think he finally felt like Brian will focus on figuring out where I'm gonna play professional volleyball and pursue my dream that I've wanted since I was a little kid. And so I think my dad just needed to see that Brian has my best interest at heart, and he's gonna care for me the way my dad's always cared for me.
Now, Brian, do you take Heileigh to be your wedded wife, to live together in marriage? Do you promise to love her, comfort her, honor and keep her for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and health, and forsaking all others, for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Heileigh, do you take Brian to be your wedded husband, to live together in marriage? Do you promise to love him, comfort him, honor and keep him for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and health, and forsaking all others, for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
So Brian, you're gonna go first. Place the ring on Heileigh's hand and please repeat after me. Heileigh, I give you this ring.
Heileigh, I give you this ring.
As a symbol of my love.
As a symbol of my love.
And faithfulness to you.
My faithfulness to you.
With this ring.
With this ring.
I thee wed.
I thee wed.